Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. All right, there we go. We're delighted to have all of you all here and welcome to the swearing-in ceremony of our next Jackson County prosecutor elect for just a few more moments here, Melesa Johnson. My name is Jermaine Reed. I'm a former city council member here in Kansas, Missouri, the managing partner of KGR Consultants, and more importantly, I'm a friend of our prosecutor. Everybody can say I'm a friend of the prosecutor, Melesa Johnson. And I am honored to serve today as your master of ceremony. I was thinking while heading here this morning and having a few conversations with some historians about this location that we're in this morning and how historic it actually is. Because just not too far from here was the first courthouse, which was built. That courthouse, which was built by enslaved people. Those individuals back in 1836, when they built this courthouse, probably did not envision this moment today. Because in 1860, shortly within that time frame, of course, they were still selling slaves on the courthouse steps. But today, on this occasion, nearly 200 years later, we celebrate an African American, a female, a descendant of slaves, as the prosecutor of this county to serve in that role. Now, let's be clear. She certainly stands on the shoulders of some amazing female prosecutors, like Claire McCasker, who was elected in 1989 and served until 1993. Of course, Jean Peters Baker, who was elected in 2011 and served until, well, a few minutes from now. And we thank both of those women for paving the way for us to be here in this moment. Now, while that is just a testament, of course, of the progress that we've made, there's a lot more progress that needs to be made. And today, I think, starts that journey as we move forward. Now, we want to say welcome to all of you all who have joined us here in the room. If you don't have a seat, there is some overflow not too far, just over here in the hall, and there's live stream there if you want to go over there. And so we ask you to do that. And then some housekeeping. If you're here in the room or if you're watching online, put your phone on mute, your pager, your vibrator, whatever you got, if you can put it on mute for us so that we don't interrupt today's proceedings. We will follow today's program as printed. And so with that, I ask that everyone who's here and able, if you could stand for the presentation of colors.
Good morning. Good. All right. It is my great honor to stand here today, first of all, with judges who symbolize the past 25 years of progress in our court system. I specifically want to point out that we have the immediate former presiding judge, Jalilah Otto, and the current presiding judge, Judge Kevin Harrell of the Circuit Court, Jackson County Circuit Court. Of course, Judge Epps, who you've heard about. We could not be more proud of our new prosecutor and the historic milestone that this occasion represents. As you take on this important role, remember that the pursuit of justice is a noble calling. Approach each case with integrity, compassion, and a commitment to truth, because you have a power to make the difference in the lives of others. I have the honor of administering the oath. Place your hand on the Bible, right hand, and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Melesa Johnson,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the State of Missouri,
the Constitution of the State of Missouri,
and the Constitutional Home Rule Charter of Jackson County,
and the Constitutional Home Rule Charter of Jackson County,
and I will faithfully demean myself
and I will faithfully demean myself
in the office of Prosecuting Attorney for Jackson County, Missouri.
in the office of Prosecuting Attorney for Jackson County, Missouri.
Congratulations, and may you always seek the truth, uphold justice, and act with kindness.
Good morning, distinguished guests, colleagues, family, friends, and residents of Jackson County. As I stand before you today as your prosecutor, I can't help but to reflect on the experiences that led us to this moment. You see, anybody that knows me knows that I am a proud product of Kansas City's 3rd District. I'm sure y'all are probably tired of hearing it by now. But this journey has exposed me to the full scope of Jackson County's beauty. Shopping at small businesses right here in the square, the glorious winding roads of Lake Lotawana, the indescribable joy of the Grain Valley Fair, witnessing the familial fun at the View in Grandview, the close-knit community of unincorporated Jackson County, also known as Blue Summit, and the epic adventure that is the Sugar Creek 4th of July Parade. You all sure do know how to have a good time by 11 a.m. You see, each and every part of our county contributes to the beauty and strength of our collective identity. Ours is a community where innovation meets tradition, where challenges inspire collaboration, and where you can proudly raise a family. This is the Jackson County I love, and this is the Jackson County I pledge to fight for and serve with unwavering commitment. Through this fight, we must confront an undeniable truth. Being smart on crime means being tough on violent crime and repeat offenders. It means assuring that those who threaten our neighborhoods face swift and certain consequences. We are living in a time where people think it is okay to shoot indiscriminately into crowds containing children, to engage in gun battle in a shopping center, and to repeatedly deface businesses that fuel our county. We cannot, and I will not, continue to proclaim that enough is enough if our priorities and our policies do not align with that sentiment. I love this community, but I need us to all understand that tough love is still love. And as I've said time and time again, change your life before we have to change it for you. Being smart on crime also requires a modern and balanced approach. We must distinguish between those who need firm accountability and those who can benefit from support and second chances. By focusing on violent crime and repeat offenders, we create space to invest in rehabilitation, prevention, and community trust building. To achieve our goals, we must look beyond the traditional boundaries of prosecution. We must ask ourselves tough questions. Are we addressing the root causes of crime? Are we giving victims a voice? Are we building pathways to redemption for those who seek it? And most importantly, are we fostering trust between our justice system and the community it serves? Central to this mission is the partnership between prosecutors and law enforcement. During my tenure as Director of Public Safety in Mayor Lucas's office, I attended numerous officer funerals, including the service for Officer Cody Allen of the Independence Police Department, who was murdered in the line of duty last year. Attending the funeral of an officer changes you at your core. As the officers are moving in unison to honor their fallen colleague, you can almost feel the weight of their understanding that at any day, at any moment, it could have easily been them. I continue to send my condolences to Officer Cody Allen's family and all of IPD. Our law enforcement officers are the first responders to crisis and conflict, and they face extraordinary challenges daily. They deserve our support and they deserve a prosecutor's office that is a reliable partner in their work. But this partnership must be grounded in accountability and transparency. With great power comes great responsibility. Together, we will work to ensure that every action taken by our justice system reflects the trust placed in all of us by this community. We will foster open communication, continuous training, and innovative approaches to public safety, as is already being done right now. And we will do so knowing that our ultimate responsibility is to the people that we serve, even the people who are not fond of us. And as we look to the years ahead and reel with the unfortunate violent start to 2025, numerous homicides already, and we're on the third day of this month. And if I may take a point of personal privilege, an argument is not worth your life. Fast money is not worth your freedom. Street cred does not pay dividends. Do not love a lifestyle that does not love you. We are seeing too many of our young people sacrificing their futures to stupidity and poor emotional intelligence. And I will always be sensitive and attack the root causes of crime. I know how we got here, but it is no longer an excuse. We must be better. And in order to be better, we have to hold on to hope. Yes. Not the pie in the sky, flowery hope that simply feels like an ideal, but rather real hope. The kind of hope that inspires people like me, people like Deion Sankar, people like Teresa Crayon to get up every single day and aim to tackle challenges that have plagued our community for decades. We didn't get here overnight, and not one strategy or policy decision will solve everything. But day by day, case by case, initiative by initiative, family by family, outreach by outreach, we will take steps towards climbing the seemingly insurmountable hill. Hope is the driving force that transforms challenges into opportunities, division into unity, and despair into progress. Like so many others, I have hope that we can address the systemic issues that have long plagued our community. I have hope that we can demand strict accountability and create spaces for healing, growth, and understanding. As I begin this term, I not only ask for your unwavering hope, I ask for your partnership. Over the past weeks, I have thoroughly enjoyed meeting more of my new colleagues at the prosecutor's office. We are a well-staffed legion of passionate lawyers and dedicated support staff who are ready to continue to answer the call of duty. But justice is not the work of one office, one leader, or one group. It is the collective effort of a community determined to rise together. Let us meet this moment with courage, compassion, and collaboration. Let us reimagine what's possible, and let us ensure that Jackson County continues to be a place of opportunity for all. Thank you. Thank you for your trust. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your belief. Thank you in advance for your continued hope. And thank you for understanding what we can achieve together. Thank you very much, and let's get to work.